as he visits Catalonia for the first time since sacking the regional government there. President Trump has offered his services as a mediator and arbitrator to help settle the dispute over the South China Sea. China's claim to the territory is hotly contested by 4 Southeast Asian countries and Taiwan. His comments came shortly before he left Vietnam to head for the Philippines. Well, joining me now for more on this is the BBC's Asia Pacific editor, Michael Bristow. Hard to sum up, but the South China Sea is an area that really is hotly disputed.
It is, and as my colleague Jonathan Head said earlier on in this report, it's sometimes very difficult to read Donald Trump's diplomacy, where he's going. He hasn't mentioned the South China Sea at all, really, over the last few months, a potential flashpoint with all these claimants, particularly China. Now he wades into the argument and suggests that he could be an arbitrator or mediator to solve this problem. China is a big player. In the sea, it's been dredging land so it can build up islands, building up the military there. It's unlikely to accept Donald Trump as a mediator because it believes really America's got nothing to do with that particular area of sea because it isn't a party to any dispute there. Also, the United States believes in freedom of navigation there, so it's not actually an independent or a disinterested party. So China's unwilling to accept it, I would imagine, as a mediator.
It's an interesting complication just after we saw President Trump in Beijing being so very warm and so positive about President Xi.
Yeah, I think his trip to Asia, it's a 5-nation trip. It's spread over 12 days. He's changed character slightly depending on where he's been. In Beijing, he was very gracious to Xi Jinping, his host. But as soon as he left China, went to Vietnam, he was a little bit more critical of the Chinese government. And it really, as I said just a few moments ago, it seems to encapsulate Donald Trump's policies writ large. On one hand, he says one thing, and another time he says something completely different. Also, he can change attitudes towards people, so it's very difficult to tell exactly what he means with any great seriousness.
We might have to wait until the dust settles, as it were, on this tour. Michael, thank you very much.